Are we live? Oh yeah, I think we lit. Just wanted to make sure we live. You know? It's up though. Yo. How y'all good people doing this morning, man? No Mercy. Trap New York shit. NoMercyTV.com. You know, I ain't gonna keep y'all here long. You know, but pile in though. Let's talk about a few things. Feel me? I don't be wanting people to think like shit just be coming out of nowhere. You feel me? But get in here. Get in here. We got a couple things to talk about. Listen to me. Yo. I'm about to start stealing nigga shit. Making shirts and copywriting their slogans and all that. I'm looking online and I'm seeing things. Oh yeah. You better gonna see this shit. Where y'all at, man? Pull up. Pull up. We're gonna talk for a little bit. Hit me though, y'all. What's up? Holla at me in the comments before I start going off on a rampage. Cause y'all know I'm about to start going off. Feel me? Top of the morning. It's 10 a.m. You know where your kids are. But alright, man. Cause I know people been seeing some of the things I've been doing. A couple of the posts I made and things of that nature. So I just wanna, you know, it's the calm before the storm. You feel me? Because this is gonna be easy. This is gonna be easy. This ain't even a challenge. To be like completely honest. Niggas be thinking numbers and subscribers is everything when it's really not. It's your integrity as a man. You feel me? And that's the level I be challenging niggas on. You know? And when people do certain things, they show that they just not men. You feel me? And it be like there be times that people be thinking I'm just jumping out the window. I'm not jumping out the window. Not at all. You know, people get too big for their bridges sometimes. You understand? They throw statements out there that aren't factual, and they don't like when those statements get challenged. You feel me? And I'm a person that's going to challenge those statements if I see that something is not factual. It's just what I do. You feel me? Especially when those statements are involving, you know, who started what, who, you know, did what, and why certain people is doing certain stuff that they doing. Like, it just goes to show the lack of knowledge that niggas have for this culture and the people who's in it and actually, you know, really contributing something to it overall. You know, when you get into this game and you coming in on the foundation of other people's work and you start saying like you started certain stuff and nigga, no you didn't. You understand? It's, you know, people, here's the funny thing, right? There was a point in time where people could debate and just say whatever, right? With no facts to back it up. And you get a pass because at the time you couldn't just go on your phone and go and Google and go to all these different places and do research. Nowadays, you have every bit of information in the world right at your fingertips. And people don't use it. People rather just throw stupid statements out and then are mad when they get challenged on it. And it's like, do your research, you feel me? So let me tell you where this started. This started from this was a while back. I forgot how many months ago this was. And Homeboy was talking about how he's the reason that bloggers started doing recaps like immediately after events, like bloggers was waiting months to recap battles and stuff like that. When he came in and he's the reason. First of all, do your history. You understand? Bloggers were going to events. You understand? I'm talking about 2010, 2011, and I was one of them. You feel me? Me, CJ City, Brad Butter, Dash Living would always get the recaps with the battlers afterwards. But, recapping battles, recapping events, and dropping your recap like the day after or 2 days after was a thing before you came along, doofball. You understand what I'm saying? So when you threw that statement out there, it was like, nah, this is not factual. You coming in off the heels of even the niggas that you saying, oh, I didn't know you was relevant at the time, and Jay Black and Chris Unbiased and Angry Fan was the only quote unquote known ones at the time. I was a top blogger before them niggas came around. As a matter of fact, when I was around, Jay Black was the only one out of that list that was around. You feel me? Like, I got recaps and prediction blogs. Cannabis versus Diz recap 10,000. One of my Summer Madness recaps and predictions 5,000, 8,000. Like, you understand? Like, those were the type of numbers top bloggers were putting up back then. You understand what I'm saying? So, it was definitely a bunch of relevancy there. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what qualifies as relevancy to a nigga like him, but that's relevancy. You understand? Like, that's the type of numbers niggas was doing at the time. It wasn't where niggas was doing recaps and getting 100,000 views and things of that nature. Like, you feel me? Unless maybe it was, I don't know. But I do know in terms of bloggers, I believe the battlers were getting way more views than the bloggers actually. But it only recently, or let me not say recently, it only was the years after that it started becoming a thing where, okay, bloggers are getting more views than the battlers doing the recaps, right? So to say that he is the reason that bloggers started doing instant recaps, no, you know what I mean? It's not true. You feel me? And you got in your feelings because niggas challenged that, and this was done in a tweet. You understand? This is we had a little short back and forth in the tweet, and he's just going on this whole tirade about views and relevancy and shit like that. Nigga, that don't have shit to do with it. You understand? You say who was doing something first, it's a whole bunch of niggas before you doing it first. You understand? So he decides to, from that tweet, from that Twitter conversation, which to me is weirdo shit. If you take something that's said on Twitter and you choose to respond to it in a blog on YouTube, like, I just think that's like, I'm not taking nobody's tweets and responding on YouTube. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's not, it's not that big of a deal. Tweets are not that big of a deal for me to do that. You understand? Tweets are 140 characters, bro. You understand what I'm saying? So that it's never that serious for me to, have to go through all that. But that happens, and I'm like, oh, okay, so he wants to do the YouTube game. You understand? Now, if you just left it on Twitter, it wouldn't have, been nothing. But when you jumped in the blog and was like, oh, nobody watch you and you don't get no views, and nigga, you talking about a time as a recent where my main focus ain't been blogging. My main focus been running the league. Like, I got battles with 300, 200, 100,000 views. You understand? Plenty of them. You get what I'm saying? So, my for a while, my focus was not no blogging. You understand? I left it to y'all goofballs. Y'all niggas was doing all that blogger beefing and all that other shit. Like, I wanted no parts of that. You understand what I'm saying? So that was y'all thing to do, and y'all got views up. Y'all got y'all platforms built off of each other's coattails. You understand? So you beefing with Angry Fan and the Judge Robe nigga, and him beefing with Angry Fan and beefing with Chris Unbiased, and you showing up to the courthouse and stuff like that. That shit was real cute. You understand? I've been going in on you. You've been quiet as a church mouse, though. You understand? But, aside from that, this is how you niggas' platforms got built. You feel what I'm saying? So, this is what y'all niggas were focused on when I'm, running my league, building up my talent, getting niggas put on URL and KOTD and RBE and shit like that. Like, an actual contribution to the game. You understand? Like, I don't give a fuck how many subscribers you have. I don't care how many views you get. You don't have nothing contributed to this game. Like, you can't say you've done anything for anybody. You can't say you've changed anybody's lives. You haven't helped nobody get paid except yourself. You understand what I'm saying? So a nigga like you can't use that view shit on me. You feel me? So after that, start to realize the type of person you are. So yeah, I choose to just take a jab at you once in a while. You understand? So you talk all that, like dissing me shit. Yeah, because you're a sucker. You understand? You're a sucker, you're a clown, you're a cornball. You understand? And I don't respect you as a man. You feel me? And there's a whole lot of reasons for that. And we're not going to even get into everything on this live because I got a grand old presentation for you. I'm going to get you out of here. You understand what I'm saying? So, we're not going to get into everything on this live because, you're a very interesting guy. You understand? You have a very nice history within battle rap. You understand? Even before battle rap. You feel me? So it's just the way everything is just going to connect. People are going to get to see you in a fully fleshed out presentation where they get to finally understand why you are where you are today. You feel me? And this is just what I do. You understand what I'm saying? And I've been waiting for one of you niggas to slip up and just one time post some dumb shit about me that I don't like. I can get you out of here. And you're gonna have to sit in and watch yourself burn. This is gonna be the 50 Cent Ja Rule thing. You understand? Remember 50 Cent got Ja Rule out of here because Ja Rule felt like he was too big to respond? Man, oh man. You have no idea what tweeting that tweet that you tweeted did to you. You feel me? And in terms of that tweet, right? Because this is where I begin to start doing my bullshit. The nigga tweeted that he searched his name and he seen that, my videos were used and my videos, I was using his name in the tags, you understand? It sounded cute. And it was funny because I had been doing it for, I had literally just started doing it. Like, them videos that he had posted was when I just started doing it. So this nigga must search his name every day. Like, he's that full of himself that he goes to YouTube and types in his name and has to search every single day. Where's my name and what's my name? What's my name coming up in? Who's using my name in tags? And so he can do some hating shit. He can snitch on niggas, which is what he's been doing. You understand? He's been getting channels taken down from people, I guess, using his footage or whatever, which I kind of can't knock it because, you don't want people making money off your name. And also when they're using your footage, they're creating like a negative narrative about you. I mean, me personally, I don't care. You feel me? Because I welcome those type of challenges because you use me in the blog trying to dismantle my character, I'm coming full force at you. I don't have to snitch on you or try to get your channel flagged because I'm going to destroy you. So I don't resort to the Adi Boom tactics like that. You feel me? But this is something that old boy decides he wants to do. So yo, I did not see the chat. I am so sorry. I did not see the chat. My bad, y'all. I had the joint popped out in another window. I don't know what happened. But I did not see the chat. Hold on, y'all. My fault. All my people's in here. Rusty, Sinatra, Rodney Butler, Butter Black, we in here. Okay, my fault, y'all. But yeah, where was I, man? That shit threw me off, man. I'm mad because I'm like, yo, why is nobody commenting in the chat? And I did some bullshit. That was my fault. But yeah, you so full of yourself. You search your name every single day, trying to find pages to take down. You're purposely looking for these things. People are not sending them to you. You're looking for them. You understand? And that right there says way more than if people were sending the things to you. You feel me? So these are your tactics. These are what you do. You do what a sucker does. You do what a clown does. You understand? And it's cool if that's going to be your tactics, but you know, you do the same thing. You do the same thing. I exposed your tags. I put the link in the site because this is the thing, right? And I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. I got a circle of people that I deal with. You understand? And we all are, you know, people from the hood. We all doing different things to elevate our lives and getting into different ventures. You know, you got people that do real estate, people that do forex trading, you know, different stuff like that. And we always talk to each other to try to, you know, help one another build and, you know, give each other different resources and, you know, different things to use. And we discuss, you know, things that we have going on. And one of the things that came up in the conversation was, you know, and niggas wasn't even being on the bias shit. Niggas just like, yo, Mercy, like, why the hell you don't get no views? Like, what is it that you're lacking in that doesn't get you views? Because you have great content, you speak your mind, you have content that people should watch pertaining to battle rap. Why is it all these goofballs get way more views than you do? And we sat up, you know, analyzing and was discussing it. And we discussed all different aspects. We discussed promotion. I'm not gonna hold y'all, I suck at promoting. You understand? I just drop my blogs. I don't really be posting the links everywhere. I gotta start doing that. When I'm making blogs about specific battlers, I have to start sending it to them and things of that nature. I don't be doing that a lot. You understand? So that might be why, you know, my channel awareness is not really as high as it should be. So the tags was one of the things that came up. Like, yo, what tags are you putting in your videos? And what tags is everybody else putting in their videos? And, you know, you can't click on videos and see the tags anymore. At one point, you was able to do it, but now you can't. So we was doing our Googles and we found a site that says, yo, you can put a YouTube link in here and it will tell you what tags are on the video. So we start, you know, throwing up links in there and shit like that. And we just happen to throw one of Sun's videos in there. And then we see the tags from his shit, nigga. You using J Black in your tags. You using Tay Rock in your tags. All these are people that you've publicly said things against. So this what happens, right? I see, you know, that he's using other people in his tags. I'm like, well, shit, I might as well start using these tags too if this is what niggas is doing to get views. So I decided to start doing it, and his name was one of the tags in there. So I just copy and paste, kept it in there, and that was it. So no bullshit. Within 2 days after I start doing it, he posts that tweet. He searches his name, my videos come up, and he just posts like, oh, somebody that's been dissing me, my tags in their videos, what the heck, and all this other shit. I'm like, oh, word? You trying to go there? Okay. Now it's go time. You understand? He deleted it. He deleted it because once I posted them pictures of the nigga wearing a bra, yeah, we got that. We got the pictures of you wearing a bra. We got the video of you twerking and farting on cats, bro. We got all that. You understand? We got all that. So I'm not going to, you know, do too much and spoil you what's to come, but we going to get you out of here. Should have never did that. You try to come at me about something that you do. In your tags, you use names of everybody that you don't rock with. And then when I do it, now it's an issue. You understand? It's just one of the hypocritical things that these niggas do. And I just feel like, nigga, you got some audacity. You got the nerve to try to call me out for something that you do. And this is on all of his videos. All of his videos are tagged J Black 1615, Champion, Angry Fan, Vodafly, Rome DMV, Tay Rock, Disaster, like name to get some views. So I decided to do what you do, and you decided to call me out for it. Now your demise is going to be beautiful. You feel what I'm saying? So, that was the whole reason why it happened. Piperboy is annoying as fuck. His ego gets in the way of his content. Here's the thing. It was at one point that I did, watch him. It was always on and off because, he always gave me, like, these weirdo kind of vibes. Like, you feel me? Like, even you got the situation with him and Homeboy in the store. Like, it's so much. It's so much. And I'm not even going to get into the other shit. The other shit, because this is my thing. If you're not respected in your household, that says a lot about you as a man. Your household, my nigga. Your household. I'm not gonna do that right now. But shout out to the nigga that did that too. That's my man's too. That's my man's. And then when the news came out, I'm like, okay, who the fuck was it? And then somebody told me, I inboxed son, like, yo, this was you that did this? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, word? Salute to you, man. You understand what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, Rusty, $20 donation. Rusty, I appreciate you, man. You feel me? This is gonna be legendary. This is gonna be legendary. This is gonna be the one. You understand? This is gonna be Charlie Clips versus T-Rex. You understand what I'm saying? And it's like, let me get some more of y'all comments. Great videos and valuable info, but he's constantly bragging and boasting. Let's not forget. Yeah, the bragging and boasting thing. Even with that, like, it's stuff I can go into about lying about certain things. You understand? Like, when niggas is talking about they paying for cars and cash off YouTube money and all this other types of shit. Like, if you're gonna say you making car payments and shit like that, maybe, but when you gotta over exaggerate, it's like niggas be doing the bragging shit, over exaggerating because they're lacking in other things. You understand? And who knows what that may be, but it's something we'll probably discover and get to the bottom of. But it's like these dudes come into battle rap and create a whole new life. Like, what you was doing before these cameras came on, right? Or what you was doing before you got into battle rap, I would never. Like, I actually had friends growing up. You understand? I actually had family growing up. Like, people who would look at me as a fucking weirdo if I was doing any of that shit. All that dressing up like women and other weirdo stuff he doing, like, what are you doing? Your eyes rolling in the back of your head. You holding up milk and eggs and all that. What are you doing, bruh? What are you doing? Do we need to play the video? We're not going to play the video because you like the flag niggas. Nope, we're not doing that. You feel me? But what I will say is we're going to make this a hell of a presentation. And the beauty of all of the internet and social media is that you can do these things on different platforms. You understand? I done did some things on Facebook. I done did some things on Twitter. Like, so I get to spread my message the way I feel like it. And the video I posted today, I actually meant to post it yesterday. When I did the scheduling, I put the wrong day on it by mistake. I put the wrong date. And so it's actually supposed to be out yesterday because I had posted it on Twitter and it started moving, and I wanted to follow up by posting it on YouTube. So, but it's there now. So let me get to more of y'all comments. crazy thing is he had good business minded tips, but that shit he said about Rock, the Rock thing, the Av thing. You understand? It was a certain way that he was talking to ARP at one point when it's like, nigga, ARP is a legit businessman and he also, got a pass in terms of being from the trenches. Like, a nigga like you can't talk to him a certain way. You understand? A nigga like you can't be out here telling him, oh, you need to move your event. Like, nigga, who do you think you are? You understand what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not trying to, bring him up or, involve him enough. But I'm just saying, like, these are the things that I see. And it's like, you feel like because you got a camera cut on and because you got subscribers and because you get views, that enables you to talk to certain niggas a certain way. It's the DJ academic syndrome. You understand? Like, you think because you're a blogger that entitles you to, speak a certain way to people. Oh, my backlight went out, but whatever. You think because you have a platform and people follow you that enables you to talk to people a certain way. No, it doesn't. You understand? Because these things that you say on the camera, if you was in front of these people, you wouldn't say them. You feel me? So you shouldn't say it on the camera if you're not gonna say it in person. You feel me? But stuff like that is an example of character. Again, if you're willing to say certain things on camera because you feel like your following enables you to that, like to do that, like who the fuck are you to tell ARP to move his event? As if he don't know what he's up against, as if he don't contribute probably 7 figures to this culture already. You understand? Who you think you are to be telling that man to move his event? But guess what? When he did his event the same day as URL shit, his event was packed. I ain't see you do no blog congratulating him, saying like, yo, you know what, I was wrong. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Maybe I shouldn't have, maybe you was right in doing your event the same day, and congratulations for still having a sold out event with going up against your competition. You don't see none of that from these niggas. But these niggas will be quick to try to tell a nigga something for some views and to gain some clout. This is why I think niggas is suckers. You understand what I'm saying? So these are just the things I see over the years. And like I said, when we all bring it together, a whole lot of things are gonna make sense about people. You feel me? Like, some of y'all niggas wouldn't have been able to come outside, like coming from where we from. You understand? Piperboy would have been a nigga to just go to the store and go back upstairs. Like, he wouldn't have been chilling outside with, the niggas that's really like outside. Like, he's a nerd, he's a weirdo. You upstairs violating your cat. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the type of time you was on, bro. Like, don't swing yourself over here with, niggas who's really like solid and really official. You understand what I'm saying? Like me, I'm really from like Colonial Projects, Polograms. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm really from over there. Really got kicked out of schools for beating niggas up and getting into fights left and right. Like, nigga, I got kicked out of 7 different schools growing up. You understand? You think a nigga like you allowed to turn on the camera and talk to me a certain way? No. But, you're going to do it because you feel comfortable, because you got a following. But be prepared for what comes with it. You understand? It's the reason why a difference in character enables me to be able to get you up out of here. And this is what we gonna do. You feel me? There's gonna be one check. He not gonna like this one. He is not gonna like this one. He gotta go. Dude in the clouds since day one. No Mercy, the real gangster of the family. Let me tell you, the wife is the real gangster of the family. You feel me? She and she all the way valid. You feel what I'm saying? So, dude leased the Tesla and thinks he rich. Listen, man. What he did? What he did? He took one of his YouTube checks. He invested it in Tesla stock, and they let him rent one for a few days. Like, here's because you're a YouTube partner and you're investing in our stock. Here's a rent a Tesla for a week. Like, the fuck? Come on, man. Tom and Jerry was good. I've always called him the DJ academics of battle rap. I mean, shit, wasn't he doing the whole what's the name? The videos with the gifts and the voiceover and shit. He's DJ academics, all right? He's Mr. Potato Head. all parts of his formula and what he do is taken from other people. He was doing the voiceover thing like DJ Academics. He has the exact same setup as DJ Ghost. He took his hat, he took his skin color, he took his facial hair, he took the camera angle, he took the camera, he took the soundproofing, he took the way he's facing the camera, he took his gamer chair. Like, you are DJ Ghost with a palette swap. Like, that's what you are. Like, you done stole that man whole shit. And the funny thing is, most people in battle rap don't even know who he is. You feel me? Like, I had never heard of dude until ARP dropped that video, and I'm like, what? How did he get away with this for so long at that? How did he get away with this? Oh, nah. No. You can't. You gotta be shitting me. You gotta be shitting me. I'm going up against Gilbert. Remember Goldberg? Remember Gilbert? That's who he is. He's Gilbert. That's his name. That's gonna be his new name from now on. See, I always find a new nickname for everybody. His new name from now on is Gilbert. His new name is Gilbert. So whenever y'all posting in his shit or whatever, Gilbert, hashtag Gilbert. That's gonna be his new name. Gilbert, man, stop playing, man. Come on, Gilbert. You feel me? Like, you can't call people out for clout chasing, can't call people out for stealing. You literally followed Young Buck into Whole Foods. Like, Young Buck was going to get him a salad and some chicken, and you literally followed him in there and turned your camera on. Trying to violate that man. Talking about, oh, I got my shit in the car. And look now, you reporting on the nigga damn near losing his life. Clout chaser. And let me tell you, had he not had that run-in with Young Buck, he wouldn't be posting. He wouldn't be doing that that video about Young Buck's situation. But you know what? He got to continue to attach his name to Young Buck to keep that narrative going. So if there's anybody out there still searching, oh, Piperboy versus Piperboy, Young Buck, they can find a new video. You understand? And these are the little tactics that he has to keep his shit going, which is cool. Do what you do. But, you know, we see everything over here. You understand? Niggas see you, man. You know, honestly, J Black and Caps the GOATs of battle rap media. I agree. I don't rock with the pedophile. I watch Vada time to time, blah, blah, blah. Piperboy, he be playing both sides. Though. Yeah, Piperboy is just... Piperboy does whatever's convenient for the moment. You understand? Whatever's convenient at the moment, whatever can get him some views for the time being, you know, that's the side he's going to play. You understand? We going to talk about that too. Like, yo, it's so much on this guy. Like, his blogging career is literally going to be over. You understand? And he's a goof. He's a goof. You understand? And he... I feel like anybody that talks to this nigga is like they goofballs too. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I just don't, I have no reason to respect this guy. You understand? He gonna be watching this. He gonna be mad as fuck. Who knows? He probably gonna blast back in the crazy blog trying to get me out of here. But you know what? He's finished either way. He's finished whether he responds. He's finished whether he doesn't respond. You understand? So his best bet would probably be to respond. That way he can at least get some views out of it. But at the same time, he probably doesn't want to respond and give me the attention, you know, that I guess he'll probably say I'm looking for. But at the same time, this is how you got your platform, right? Clout chasing off Chris Unbiased. You showing up to the courthouse where he, you know, having his situation at. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that ain't clout chasing. So when somebody's on your ass, then don't make it, you know, don't make it a big deal. You feel me? So don't put smut on my son's name. Saunders, shut up. You feel me? But nah, I rock with Vada. I rock with Vada. Me and Vada got good rapport. And let me tell you why. Me and Vada, we back in the early days of the trap. You know, when I was dealing with a lot of the shit that I was dealing with, like, you know, with niggas jumping ship and stuff like that. When Vada would do blogs, he would do blogs like, you know, in the I believe it was in Unbiased group, and he would show me Wild Love. He would also, you know, give me advice on certain things and shit like that. So from there, we had a rapport. So whatever happened with the controversy situation, I don't know if y'all remember, but when he did his blog talking about, he was gonna come back and he shouted me out. He shouted me out because me and him had a real conversation. You understand? It was nothing that I had to blog about because I felt like me and him had a good enough rapport to where it's like, yo, I could personally talk to you. You understand? I spoke to him. I kept it 100 with him, but I also told him, yo, get past this, get back on your shit, and do what you gotta do. And that was the conversation. You feel me? And after that, he just been moving. You feel what I'm saying? So, after that, like, that's why I never went in on him. You understand? Like, with certain people, if we have a rapport, certain things I'm going to call you about. You understand? There's certain things that's like, it's not that serious to where I just got to turn on the camera and trash you. No, I'm going to holler at you like, yo, this is how I feel about this, X, Y, and Z. And, we keep it moving from there. You understand? And he's been doing great for himself. He got back on his bullshit. He been doing what he do. He got Showtime SP over there. They got a clean look to their shit. They rocking out. You understand? He got the Rice Gang merch popping and everything like that. So he's doing pretty good for himself. You understand what I'm saying? But when you got shit like the Adi Boom and the snitching thing, like, I'm not calling you about that. You understand? You a snitch. Like, that goes against. That's one of the worst things you could possibly be where I'm from. You understand? So it ain't no phone call, especially after I read what I read, and plus I know all you're gonna do is lie to me. Nah, I ain't got nothing to say to you. You understand what I'm saying? So that's just my personal opinion. You understand? I know some people are not gonna agree with it, but for me, certain things are different when you really have a rapport with people. You understand? That's just my shit. I'm not saying I condone a fake friend, but an issue like that is not life or death. You understand? That's you talking about snitching, which is basically fucking with somebody's freedom. This is not that. That's on a completely different level. You understand what I'm saying? Like, when I look at that, I've seen niggas do way worse in battle rap. You understand what I'm saying? So that wasn't for me to sit there and do a whole blog and trash him. And nah, I called him, like a real friend should, and that was that. You understand what I'm saying? Like I said, some people are not going to agree with that, and I'm perfectly fine with that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I said what I had to say on the phone with that man. You know what I mean? So that don't even got to be. And if you know me, you know what I condone and what I don't condone. You understand? And ain't none of that going on now. Ain't none of that been going on since that time. So what are we talking about here? You feel me? So that's just my whole thing. You understand what I'm saying? Nah, Rap God, I completely get what you're trying to say. I completely get what you're trying to say, but you're also, talking about an incident that's far removed from that. Like, what was this? 2-3 years ago? You understand? You got a blogger's nigga done try to kill himself. No, a nigga done faked his death. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that kind of shit. You feel me? If you chop this up in the witness protection voice, this would be fire. You stupid, man. But yeah, like, certain niggas. Some of these niggas are just weird, man. Some of these niggas are just weird. You feel me? Like, there's certain stuff that I'm like, I can, not that I condone it, but over time, you can look past it. You can be like, all right, that was what that person was going through or what that person was dealing with at that time. Then after that, if they've been, showing a good character, then, like, this the thing, right? Let's put a real life example, right? Let's say you go to jail for shooting somebody. Let's say it was shooting somebody for self-defense, right? You think that years later you should be still have that held against you? Like, you're trying to apply for jobs, you're trying to move on, do better things with your life. In your heart of hearts you done improved. You still think that type of bullshit should be like? This is what I mean when I talk about old shit being brought up. Like, how they go digging up people's old tweets from like 9 or 10 years ago. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's like, okay, they might have said some shit that was bullshit, but it's like 10 years. You might be just hearing about it, but 10 years ago is when this happened. And in present day, you want to hold this over somebody. Like, I think that's crazy. So yeah, there's certain stuff that after a while is just like, it just holds no bearing on them. You understand what I'm saying? So, that's just me. So if I smacked your man 3 years ago, you still won't have beef with me? You talking about smacking my man 3 years ago? You know how many niggas I got that we've been into a whole bunch of fights and niggas getting beat up and all kinds of shit? You think I'm still, at 32 years of age, beefing with these people? Come on, man. You feel me? And even with shit like that shit gets handled on the spot. You understand? Like, we not know, like, ain't nobody walking around that can say that they did something to me or any nigga I'm around and it didn't get handled. You understand what I'm saying? So catch the first one, I get it. Wait, who's this Dre Dennis or Mercy? Yo, if y'all don't stop with the Dre Dennis shit, you feel me? But but yeah, back to his name, that's not his name anymore, it's Gilbert. DJ Ghost is Goldberg and he's Gilbert. That's his name from now on. Address him as Gilbert. Address him as such. Hold on, this is what we're gonna do. Hashtag Gil. Hashtag Gilbert. That's the new shit from now on. Hashtag Gilbert. You feel me? But so yeah, I just basically, really wanted to explain to y'all, what the origin was. Starting from back when he said that bullshit in the blog that, really was just a Twitter conversation, but once you start throwing out views and shit like that, and no, I'm not still harping on that particular situation. You feel me? It's just that, once he decided to take it to a level where he was, to throw a shot at me in the blog, then I'm like, okay, now I could jab you every once in a while. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it ain't beef. Nobody want to do no physical harm to him, nothing like that. You understand? It's definitely not that serious. You feel what I'm saying? But, I just felt like if you, going to be comfortable bringing a situation like that to another platform, then shit, let's get it on. You understand? And now that you done did the whole trying to call me out for using your name in the tag of your videos when you do the same shit, doing it to everybody else, now it's like, okay, I can do what I need to do and get you up out of here. You feel what I'm saying? So, he gonna be mad as hell at this live. He probably gonna you and HI, and I don't rock with that guy neither. That's the funny thing. I think he's another weirdo. You feel what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm good on that nigga. I am 100% good on that weirdo. You know what I mean? He said some things about Holmesy that I wasn't feeling. He's talking about people sacrificing their families and stuff like that for that. That shit to me is not funny, man. That shit's not funny. That shit not funny at all. That's not nothing you say to somebody for a YouTube blog. Like, that's not a nigga grandmother passed away. You talking about, oh, he sacrificed her for battle rap. Oh, nah. I wasn't feeling that at all. Pack him up. You feel me? So, any more questions before I dip up out of here? Yo, Rusty, I really appreciate you and all your endless donations, man. You really be coming through. Like, I really appreciate that. You feel me? Diligent, what's the word, my guy? No, Piperboy had got bad because I used his name in the tags on my videos. Because he went searching his name, and he searches his name in YouTube probably like every day. So he went and searched his name. He probably watching this live right now. He gonna wait for me to get off live, and then he's gonna tweet a sub. He probably gonna do a video at some point later. I'm gonna have to get up and get him out of here. You feel me? But we talking about using the footage, bloggers blocking each other for clips. Yeah, that shit corny. I think that shit corny. But yeah, he decided to call me out for using his name in the tags of my videos, when he literally was doing the same thing to people he don't rock with. You feel me? So that was just me calling him out on being a hypocrite. So once he did that, I started going in on him on the first thing was on Twitter. I posted the picture of him, being in being in a bra and a towel on his head. You understand? I posted that. Then I posted a side by side with him and DJ Ghost. You know, all the stuff he stole from DJ Ghost. I'm just packing him up and getting him out of here. But you know, it's gonna be a slow death for him. You understand? It's gonna be slow. He probably not gonna respond, which is making me feel bad because it's like, man, fight back. Fight back. What happened? What happened? I thought y'all bloggers like this. I thought y'all like to do blogger beef. You understand? You go on the Chris Unbiased court date and stuff like that. That I thought this was your thing. You talking about people's dead relatives and stuff like that. I thought you was a gangster. You feel me? At one point I was convinced he was DNA too. Nah, one thing I give him is that he does his bullshit from, you know, from, he don't hide his face. You understand? He say what he gotta say, and you know, I give him that credit. DNA Tooth is Dwayne Parks. We already confirmed that though. Twerk had found that out from the dude that made the puppet. You feel me? And that's confirmed. Like DNA Tooth is the Dwayne Parks nigga. Like Twerk inboxed the nigga that made the puppet. He said, "Yo, I want the puppet that you made for Dwayne Parks." That's all he said. He said, "I want the puppet that you made for Dwayne Parks." The dude inboxed him back and said, "Oh, you mean a tooth puppet?" There it is right there. You feel me? I respect you too, but hopefully y'all can talk about it. Nah, there ain't nothing to talk about. Ain't nothing to talk about. You feel me? He just started something that, you know, he not going to be able to, you know, really keep up with. So, you know, it's just going to be me getting him out of here, packing him up, and then, you know, he can go on by his business. But he basically, by trying to call me out for the whole thing with the tags, he basically put himself on the operating table. So now I get the, what Pusha T said, surgical summer. There's gonna be a surgical winter for a lot of people. You feel me? So that was really it, man. You feel me? Y'all got any more questions before I dip up off here? I do appreciate y'all tuning in though. I always, you know, love hollering at y'all and getting y'all perspective on certain things. You feel me? Boom body bag, Stacks body bag. Would you do a live convo with? Hell no. Hell no. This the thing. I don't want no contact with widows. I just don't. He's too weird of a person for me. You feel me? Like there's certain people that I just like. I don't need to have a conversation with. I just don't. There's no point. You understand? And this the thing, man. As long as it ain't no when it's not disrespectful and it's not like life or death or, you know, shit like that, then ain't nothing to talk. This is harmless chastising. You feel what I'm saying? This is harmless chastising. This is, you know, somebody walk by and bump you without saying excuse me. But they just keep it moving because they purposely wanted to bump you. And then it's like, oh, so you wanted to bump me. Okay. Now I gotta slap you up every day. You feel me? But one more question. Were you the first to do a battle rap recap on YouTube? I remember you were recapping some Madness event a while ago. I wasn't the first. The first that I remember, and I'm just staying off, I'm going off what I remember. I could be wrong, but I remember Mickey Fax and Gracie were recapping events early. That those are who I remember doing it. Like I said, I could be wrong, but my man JR, shout out to him. He probably watched this at some point. You know, I grew up with him. You know what I mean? I grew up literally next door to him. Like, you know, he's Dominican, his family Dominican. I used to go to his crib to watch wrestling pay-per-views and shit. You feel me? Like, we used to walk to 125th to go get our mixtapes and our DVDs and shit. You know, come back, throw that on while we playing the game and, you know, different things like that. And he was the one that got me to start blogging about battle rap. You know, blogging was for me already something that we were doing. Like, it was already something that we were doing in the hood. Like, talking about mixtapes and the battles on the Smack DVDs and who got the best rounds and who got the best verses and, you know, shit like that. The way y'all see me talk about battle rap now is what I've literally been doing since I was a teenager, since I was 14, 15 years old. You know, the only difference is now it's a camera on. You understand? So I'm just giving y'all my thoughts on, you know, shit like that. But I wasn't the first. I wasn't the first. But yeah, I definitely did. Summer Madness 1 was when I started the first Summer Madness, because after the DVDs, I didn't know where to get battle rap from. Like after Smack DVD was done, because I was at the time I was busy as hell. Like I had just gotten to college. Um I was working a full-time job, so I actually was doing music. I didn't have a computer or nothing at first. Like I was always using like somebody else's computer, and at one point while I was in college, I got a computer, and that's when I started, really going heavy with my music, promoting on different websites, and then I learned about WordStar, and then when I went on there for the first time, I saw the Math and Rex battle at the top of the joint. Like it just so happened that was the day that I logged on and seen it, and I watched that battle because I remembered the line from the Math and Dose joint. I was supposed to battle T-Rex, but he was scared. But since he ain't here, and the crowd went crazy and all that, so I knew that they had a history. So that's why I watched that battle, and I missed like the first couple of Smack events. Like I didn't know how to go to them. I didn't know how to watch them when they were over, and things of that nature. And I remember the very first battle I seen when after the Math and Rex joint. I believe the first battle I saw was DNA and Sue Surf. That was the first battle I saw. I don't remember how far after the Math and Rex shit that was, but that was the first event that I saw. And I tried to keep up. I couldn't really keep up because remember they were dropping the battles round by round, so and I wasn't on computer and internet like that heavy at the time, so I would really just go on the internet every once in a while to see if there's a new battle that popped up, and I would just watch whatever came out. And I want to say by the time, what was the first event before? What was that last event before the first Summer Madness? Was it NoMe? I think it was the Halloween Goods. That was when I finally got into like keeping track of the battles. So I forgot what battle I watched, and I went back and watched everything on URL that was out at the time. So that probably was maybe like a year worth of events. And I watched everything in preparation for Summer Madness. You understand? I bought my ticket. We did a prediction blog because at this time, now that I'm caught up on all the battles, I can accurately say who I think is going to win at Summer Madness. So from there is when my dig into battle rap pretty much started. You feel me? So we considered doing a trap event in ATL 2021. Nigga, we doing a ATL trap event on the 14th of November. So we back. Like we got 3 events in November. We got Cleveland November 7th. We got ATL November 14th, and we got Brooklyn November 21st. So ATL is like a second home for us. So hell yeah. We definitely gonna be there. We're gonna be at the I think we're at the same spot, Encore Studio. The spot that nobody started using until we started using it, and then everybody started doing events there. Like we just seeing, if you see you'll know the venue. If you see any battles, it has like a black, green, and white backdrop. Like it's a studio, and those are the 3 backdrops they have, and you'll see those in the background of certain battles. We were the first to use that one, if I'm not mistaken, and then afterwards everybody else started using that space. You feel what I'm saying? So we pioneered stuff like that. You understand what I'm saying? Like niggas will really sit up here talking about, oh, they the ones that changed blogging. Let me tell y'all a few of the things that I and us at the trap really started. Like the stuff that Melman was good. Let me tell y'all the stuff that we really started, right? Okay. Remember how URL used to title their videos Smack/URL Presents? Me, when I started the Trap New York, when me and Peso started the Trap New York, me personally, I didn't like seeing Smack URL Presents first, because at the time when you pulled up the URL battles on the phone, you didn't know who was in the battle until you clicked on it, because you only seeing the first few words of the shit. Remember when phones, you couldn't see the whole title, you could only just see a couple of words. All you would see was Smack URL Presents, and you wouldn't be able to see the battlers' names. So what I started doing was, when I upload the videos, I put the Battle of Dame first, and then I put the separation joint, and then I put the Trap New York. And then after enough time of us doing that, then everybody else started doing it. Everybody started doing that. Every league that was doing such and such, the league and whoever presents, then they changed to that format. Why? Because it made it easier to find the battles. You understand? That's one of the things we started. Funkadelic Studios, that's the legendary venue in New York. We made that venue so popular. Now, don't get it twisted. We wasn't the first battle league using it. Bloody Knuckles was. But after we started using it, then everybody in New York started using it. Listen, when I tell you, I think Brooklyn Mike Club used it. Coliseum used it. RBE used it. Like, every single league in New York had used Funkadelic. You understand? Smarter to not show it. I disagree. For that matter, I get what you're saying, because now people have to click the video to find out what it is. But I just prefer to do things a certain way. Like, I don't like it. To me, it's kind of like deception in a way. I might be, reaching a little bit, but I don't like I like for people to know what they're clicking on. You understand? That's just me as a user. Like, I like to see which battle I'm going to click on. I want to see the whole name so I know what I'm about to watch. You feel me? So that's what I was doing. I wanted. That's one of the changes. Like, when I did my league, I took stuff from all sorts of different parts, and I took the best things and made little tweaks, and I said, yo, this is how I want my league to be. So that's why I did that. Remember when we all wanted to see Cortez versus Rex? Oh man, that battle turned out so terrible. He got Adept channel flagged too. Yeah, I seen that. I didn't really care about his channel getting flagged. With his kind of content, yeah, get him out of here. But it was just so many different things that we done did. Like I said, the thing with the title in the videos, Funkadelic Studios, the venue down in Atlanta, Encore Studios, everybody was using that shit afterwards. Let me tell y'all another thing on the low that y'all didn't peep. I was the first, and I'm a trademark, like, quote me on this. I was the first, right? When battle rap started transitioning to doing pay-per-views, I was the first to, as soon as the battle was done on the pay-per-view, recap and upload it right there. Do my recap, a little short, 2 or 3 minutes, upload it and get it out before the next battle starts. I forgot what pay-per-view I first did that for, and them shits were getting 10K, 20K, all kinds of crazy views. I was the first to do that. Now, every blogger you seen doing that afterwards, they did it after. I'm not going to say they took my shit, or, they probably just, so they might have seen my shit, they might not. They might have thought, hey, it was a good idea. But that's what I was doing. You feel me? I was the first. When the pay-per-views were going on and it became a whole transition, the battle over, boop, turn up the camera. Yo, I think this who won this one and this one, and boom, done, upload, next battle. And I was doing that for every battle on the card. So, you always got Caps doing lives now. You said it, not me. And shout out to Caps. Caps my nigga. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, a lot of people jumped on the live wave. And I can't even blame them, because there was people that was going live before I was. You understand? There's a couple of bloggers that was going live before I was. So I can't take full credit for that. But I want to say certain people watch others and get their inspiration from that. Me personally, I always go with what's best for the YouTube channel. It's like, yo, how can I start tapping into my audience a little bit more and making it a little more personal, where I'm here, you know, talking and discussing things with y'all. That's what I wanted to do. Like, you have some people who can't do this. Some people can't go live and keep engaged like this and keep on talking and rambling for, you know, hours at a time. Y'all literally will have me here for 2 or 3 hours if I don't shut up just talking my shit. You feel what I'm saying? And I like it. Don't get it twisted. Like, I'm gonna have one day where I probably do like a 3 or 4 hour live for us just like talking shit. You feel what I'm saying? But you know, everybody can't do this. You know, so you're gonna have some bloggers that probably are not gonna ever go live because it's not their style. You understand? Could you see you and Miss Mercy doing something with Anwar and Rita? I mean, if they was to reach out, of course. You understand? We always down to work, but we more so trying to build ourselves first to where, you know, people start coming to make those offers, because I feel like every platform, everybody has their own agenda. You understand what I'm saying? So we trying to work hard to still build this platform before we start, you know, kind of branching off and doing things with other people. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, that's just kind of, but what listen, man, I'm always open to working with whoever. Always open to working with whoever. So, you know, but yeah, man, shit, let me go ahead and start getting going. I appreciate y'all. Rusty, once again, I appreciate the donation. And yeah, man, like I said, I already know, you know, I'm probably gonna get a lot of backlash, you know, when I do put this video out and start really, you know, breaking niggas down and, you know, shit like that. But let's have fun, man. Let's all laugh. Let's all enjoy ourselves. And we gonna have us a good old time on this channel, man. But I'm out of here, man. No Mercy TV, Trap, New York shit. I know what time it is, man. Hashtag Gilbert. Mr. Potato Head, stop biting other people's formulas to get your shit rocking. We know about you. I'll see y'all soon.